Hello there, South Aiken family. This is Sam Fuller, and I want to come to you and give you a bit of information about the South Aiken website. With the number of students who've been quarantined and just some ins and outs of the school year this year, we want to make sure that we standardize our process and provide you all with information on how you can get information about your students' coursework, what their progress is, those little things that you all have questions about. So we want to make sure that we come to you and tell you about how you can get a lot of information. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to share my screen and show you how to find some information. Okay, so here we go. So in sharing my screen, we are on the South Aiken website, which is www.acpsd.net/SAHS, which is highlighted up here in the corner. Now, so you're wondering, my child is out of school today. What are they doing in class? What are they doing in math class? What are they doing in fundamentals of computing? What are they doing in science? So to help you all find that information, I'm going to show you how to walk through it. So you're a parent, you come in, you want to go to academics and teachers. So now if you see our teacher directory lists all of our teachers that are here at South Aiken High School. So I'm going to pick a teacher at random. Let's say we've got my child is in Mr. Prandy's class in fundamentals of computing. So I go to Mr. Prandy's class. Every teacher's website is going to be set up the exact same way. Meaning, if you look here on the left side, you see fundamentals of computing. He teaches fundamental computing. So let's go to another teacher. Let's say your child is also taking biology. And we'll go with Ms. Colquitt. So we go to Ms. Colquitt's page. And again, here we go. Honors biology. That's where she's listed. Now, let's say your child is also in math class. All right. So let's say they're in Ms. Dee Red's class. So here we go. We've got our class listed over here on that side as well. So now in going to our teachers' classrooms, so I'm going to start again with Mr. Prandy. If you see what that your student's class is, you know who your child's teacher is, you click on the link here, and then we've got our lesson plans and course syllabus. So you click on lesson plans. When you get in lesson plans, it tells you it outlines clear as day for you what the lesson plan is for this week. Fundamentals of Computing, August 23rd through August 27th. That is this week. So you're saying my child isn't in school today. What are they doing? So you go to that, you click on that link for Fundamentals of Computing, August 23rd through 27th. And you open up that document. There it is. So this is also helpful if you're a parent that your kid is maybe out of school or if your kid is in school. We have our standard up here, which for some of you may not be as important to look at, but we have it there. Our learning objective. This is where you can have targeted conversations and intentional conversations with your student about what they might have learned or gotten better at that day in school. So today is Tuesday, August 24th. We got it listed there. So today, Mr. Prandy's learning objective is I can model self-representation by creating a PowerPoint about myself. Okay, I can model self-representation by creating a PowerPoint about myself. So you can, so your child comes home, you can say, what did you learn today in Mr. Prandy's class? Well, they should be able to say, I created a PowerPoint about myself. Very simple. Now, so what are they working on? The learning task for today. ABCs of Me PowerPoint presentation. So you can, again, have you worked on the ABCs of Me PowerPoint presentation? Create a PowerPoint that identifies characteristics of students using each letter of the alphabet. Now, again, your child isn't in school, or your child may be at school that day. When is this due, son? When is this due, child? When is this due, student? Due right there, highlight it, August the 26th. So again, you go the next day, they're still working on that PowerPoint, but it's due August the 26th. Due August 26th, which is that Thursday. So you have it right there, when they are supposed to be turning it in. All right. Also, you can find out, so where's the information about that? Instructional resources. These are the tools that your student will need. It's located right here on Schoology, and there's a PowerPoint template. So all the information you're looking for is right there for your student. If they're in school or out of school for whatever reason, you can find that information right there. So let's try another student. Again, we said biology. Okay, so we're going back to Ms. Colquitt's class. So here we go. We got the biology. And once again, there it is, lesson plans, syllabus. We click on lesson plans for the week of August 23rd to the 27th. Simple enough to find. We open up our document, and there it is. Once again, we got our standards there. Ms. Colquitt added a little piece there for hers, which is a central question: what is living? Then we have our learning objective. I can design illustrations that apply for the term life. Today they took notes that reinforced pages 14 and 15 in the class set book, and then they did a handout reinforcement. So you're asking yourself, well, what is due? What's due is the life illustration, and it's due today, August 24th. Now let's say they're not going to be here through this Friday. So we have again, so Friday, I can use appropriate laboratory apparatuses, technology, and techniques safely and accurately. This again gives you as a parent an ability to converse with your child about what they've learned in class and what they're able to do at the end of that class period. What the teacher's learning, what the student's learning, measurements, practice, following directions in the lab, and they're going to review day 2. Going over aprons, glassware, safety, bring camera, assign teams. So now what is due? Is the pink teach another paper, and it's due on Friday, August 27th. Then on Friday, they've also got a test. So that information is right there for you. And again, it's following a consistent format. So let's look at another class. Let's say my child is also in, let's see here. I'm gonna do a English class. They're in Mrs. Giacomo's class. Okay. All right. So we go here. There it is, clear as day. English 4, that's your child's class. And then the English 4 lesson plans right there for you. English 4 CP lesson plans, August 23rd to 27th. We open that document. There it is. We got our standard. We have our standard. We have our I can statement, what your student can do. Then we have the work done by student telling you what they're working on that day in class. And then it also says homework. She wants the students to work on the essay, and it's due by August 27th. So that right there gives you a clear picture that every teacher has and every teacher does, so that when you click on, no matter what teacher you have at South Aiken, you can click on that teacher's name, go to that teacher's webpage, and find the information that you're looking for. Ms. Hendricks, same thing. Anatomy and physiology lesson plans, AP biology lesson plans. Ms. Poppy, AP chemistry lesson plans, chemistry honors lesson plans. You go in, there it is, chemistry, 1 honors, August 23rd to 27th. There it is. So we've got our standard, we've got our learning objectives, we've got the tasks that are going to be done by my student, and we've also got the work that's going to be done. So we got study, and then we got variables worksheet, which is due. So it says right there, August 30th, and we look at our calendar, August 30th is Monday. So hopefully that helps clarify some things for you all as parents. If you have a question about what your child is supposed to be doing, this is your go-to resource. Go to that teacher's webpage. You know your child's teacher. Go to their webpage, click on the class that they're in, click on lesson plans. It's listed by date, and you go in and it has that information right there for you. Also, when you're looking at this information, the variables worksheet is named the exact same way as it will be in your parent portal gradebook. So you look at this, you see variables worksheet. You look in your parent portal gradebook, it'll also say variables worksheet. Now, one thing I want to make sure that we're clear on. If a student is not present for whatever reason, maybe sick, maybe have a doctor's appointment, whatever reason, and they have not turned in an assignment, it is the South Aiken policy that a 0 is put in as the holding place. I'll say that again. It is the South Aiken policy that a 0 is put in for that grade because that assignment has not been turned in yet. We do that for a couple of reasons. We do that primarily Hold on, let me finish sharing my screen. So I want to make sure I'm speaking to everybody. All right. So we do that primarily so everybody is clear that that assignment has not been turned in. We don't want to give you a false impression that say that if we leave it blank, that their grade is higher, but they haven't turned that assignment in. So we put a 0 in there so it draws your attention to it, draws the student's attention to it, draws the teacher's attention to it, that this assignment has not been turned in. And once that assignment is turned in, then the appropriate grade will be assessed to it. But again, that is the South Aiken policy, that that 0 sits there until that assignment is turned in. That is not to punish anybody, but again, it's okay if you're saying, if it alarms you and says, what is going on with this 0? Why is this 0 in here? That is the reaction we want. So then we can put some more effort in and put up a little fire behind somebody to get that assignment turned in, to get that 0 removed. So really quickly, I'm going to walk you through this one more time, okay? So I'm sharing my screen again. So we go to the South Aiken webpage, which is at www.acpsd.net, which is listed up here in the corner. And you know your child's teacher, you go to academics, okay? Go to teachers. Now, let's say my child is in music appreciation with Mr. Gant. So I find G, Mr. Gant. We look on the side, music appreciation, there it is. We go to lesson plans, and there it is, music appreciation lesson plan for the week of 8/23. And we open up that document. And there we have our Aiken statement. So you can talk to your student about what is going on in their class, what they were supposed to have learned that day. We've got our class notes, and we've got our 2.1 melodic contour worksheet, which is due today, August 24th. And again, let's say they're going to be out, they're not in school on Friday, but they know that 2.2 harmony questionnaire is due on Friday. Now, viable excuse, there will still be a 0 because they have not turned that assignment in. But once they come back to school, they turn that assignment in, that 0 will be removed. So as you can see, that format is standardized. So we ask you parents, before you send email, before you call the counselor, before you call the administrator, follow these steps first. Go to the website, find your child's teacher, click on that teacher, click on the class, and that information is there. And again, it's the same, it's listed the exact same way as it would be listed in the grade book. So you can see that alignment between the grade book and the lesson plan, knowing where those assignments are. I hope this helped you all to understand how to help your student and also answer some questions before you even have to ask them. That's our purpose. We want to make sure we're communicating this stuff with you so that so it can make your job easier. So you're not sitting at home tonight or another night at 7, 8 o'clock at night trying to figure out, what does my child need to do? Go to the website, go find your child's teacher, click on that class, click on lesson plans, and it's right there located for you. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And again, all my counselors know this, all my admin team know this, and all teachers are doing the exact same thing. So our response will always be, go to the website. Go to the website. The website has the information for you. Go to the website. That's going to always be our first response, is to go to the website, go to that teacher's page. Okay, then if we have trouble from there, we'll look to the next step, but all the information is there for you. All right, clear as day. Hope that helps. So once again, it's every thoroughbred, every day, all means all.